YouTube, welcome back to my channel. It is Mama's Rule. Thank you guys so much for tuning into another video. Today I wanted to talk to you guys about what I'm doing in regards to this coronavirus. What measures am I taking with my family, how I'm coping, how I'm getting through this, and maybe give you guys some insight on how you can get through it as well. I'm literally trying to sit on my hands because I talk with my hands. I notice a lot when I'm doing these videos, so I'm trying to contain myself. But anyway, if you're new to this channel, I do lifestyle, I do motherhood, I even do encouragement videos. I have Motherhood Mondays, so I would love to have you guys join. You guys are going to be seeing a lot of new videos coming up. I have been filming a lot more frequently. I have been on a hiatus, and you probably, if you watch my videos, you probably saw my explanation for that previously. But like I said, in this video we're going to be talking about this coronavirus. So please guys, welcome to my channel. I hope that you guys like what you see and you join our little family here. We'd love to have you. So as many of you know, I would find it hard to believe if you're not aware that this coronavirus started in China and it has made its way to the United States, where it is literally sweeping through states simultaneously. Every state right now in the United States has reported cases of coronavirus or COVID-19, and it's been very eye-opening. I can honestly say that there's never been a point in my lifetime that I've seen anything like this before. I'm currently 32. I'll be 33 in a couple of weeks, 2 weeks to be exact. And I have never seen anything like this. I have asked people that are older than me, have you ever seen anything like this bad? And honestly, people mostly relate this to the AIDS epidemic. But of course, in the AIDS epidemic, one person said to me, back then we knew what not to do to get AIDS. Whereas today, with the coronavirus, you can use as much precaution as you want, but they are predicting anywhere between 60 and 70% of the United States population will get this virus. And it is really serious, guys. We don't know, aside from obviously if you're touching your face or you're going out in public and you're touching things and you're touching your face and your mouth and your eyes, you could potentially contract the virus. If someone sneezes on you, and you're touching your mouth or something like that, you can contract the virus. But aside from that, we really don't have much information because it is a new virus. We don't have much information about how this thing spreads or who can get it. Some people even thought that it was airborne. I think that most scientists are still trying to figure that out. They're not quite sure. But these are definitely some hard times that we're living in, that we're experiencing. It is not easy. Kids are home from school. I know my 5-year-old has been home from school since Monday. It's currently March 21st, and he has been home from school since Monday. Initially, his school was just going to ride it out and see what the Department of Health said, and then I believe the governor, I believe the cases got so bad that they were just like, no, we need to close down school for 2 weeks. So they said that he'll be going back to school on the 27th, but honestly speaking, I don't think that's going to happen. I'm a realist, and I honestly believe that he will not be returning back to school this year. That's just my personal opinion. We are currently in March, almost April. April will be here in about 2 weeks, and they have, what, 3 more months of school left with this virus. A lot of people are saying it could last 18 months. We have different numbers, different projections about how long it can last. For those of you who don't know, I do live in New York, and we are the highest state with these cases. I live on Long Island. I don't live in New York City, where a lot more people are prone to what's going on. But I do live here in Suffolk County, Long Island, and it is a lot of cases here as well. And it's just a crazy time. Like, you go to the grocery store, you could hardly find anything. I'll insert a picture. I was waiting online. I went to the grocery store last week, Friday, and I was online, and literally the line was damn near, excuse my language, but it was darn near to the door. What else can I tell you guys? So you basically can't find a lot of stuff in the grocery store. They have since done a better job of stocking items and different things like that. They've even made it so to where senior citizens who are more at risk to get this disease, they are able to come to the store during certain store hours and get the products and things that they need. But stores are running low on inventory. I went to Target last week. They had no toilet paper. It was just a hot mess. You know, and it's something obviously that we've never seen before. So a lot of people are panicked. I totally get it. I was not panicked, but I just wanted to make sure that my family had the things that we needed to be able to take care of ourselves. Just recently, yesterday, our governor has declared, how does he phrase it? It's not a shutdown, but it's a pause, which is basically a shutdown, but he doesn't want to use that terminology because he doesn't want people to get any more freaked out than what they already are. So basically, he has shut down any non-essential businesses, which would be anything that is outside of banking, the postal service, which dead on, I hope I can make it to the post office, but the post office, banks, I think I said that, supermarkets, restaurants can send you food via DoorDash or a pickup, something like that. Like Target will still be open and things like that, but like I was just in Hobby Lobby yesterday and they announced over the loudspeaker that after tomorrow, which is Sunday and which is the day that everything is going to go into effect, they're only open on Monday through Saturday anyway, but after today they are no longer going to be open until further notice. Like places like the movie theaters, gyms, things like that, they're all shut down due to this virus. So it is pretty serious, guys. And I just wanted to do this video just to let you guys know, like I said, how we're coping. We're basically, I'm not going to lie, my first week of homeschooling was tough. I was not prepared. I totally just was not prepared. I didn't have any assignments to go over with my son. Luckily, his teacher is very accessible, so I did discuss with her what we could do at home with him, and then maybe like 2 or 3 days in, the district did come out with packets and things like that that the children can work on at home, and I know that she will be giving me some more information next week. But it has been an adjustment, and I'm going to do a separate video all about that, but also just staying at home. Like right now, my job is considered essential. I'm not in my opinion, and what I do, I'm not an essential employee. Like I do compliance for my job, but I do work for a home health agency, and they have aides that are staffed to patients' homes. So I don't feel like my job is essential. Their job is more essential, but I have to work, so I will be returning to work on Monday. We'll see how long that lasts. I know that they're making measures so that we employees can potentially work at home. My husband is still working. He kind of works in the same type of field as I do, but I think that his job, probably by next week, he will be staying home during the latter part of the week going into the following week, because he actually can do work from home, which is great. They have those measures already established. My kids are doing okay. Like I said, it's difficult to homeschool when your child is used to home not being school. You know what I'm saying? All the homeschool parents, this is nothing for them. Us who are not homeschool parents, this is a lot. So it's kind of difficult trying to tell my son like what's going on to where he can understand, listen, we have to do this work, even though we're at home, kind of look at it like homework, because you're not going to school and I need you to be where you need to be for next year. So that's my job as a parent. But yeah, I'm not really freaking out. I'm very concerned, like I'm sure a lot of Americans are, just because there is no containment with this virus. I could be carrying it right now and not even know, because some people don't even have symptoms. So I'm not paranoid or anything like that, but I am concerned about myself. I'm concerned about the safety of my children and my husband, as well as the people that I hold near and dear to me. So the best thing that I can tell you guys is to practice the measures that the government or that your local government has placed for your particular state or county. Make sure that you guys are following the rules and guidelines. Wash your hands. Try to refrain from touching your face. I was listening to something on TV yesterday, and they were like, it's very hard for people not to touch their face, because even in the womb we're touching our face and things like that. So, and they even gave like a statistic of how often, I think it was, I don't even know the number. If I can find it, I will insert it here. How often people naturally touch their face daily. It's kind of crazy. You don't even think about it. But I definitely say that we are living in a new normal, and we just have to make the adjustments. One thing about us, we are resilient people in general. You don't have to be an American or whatever, just people in general. We are able to adapt. It might take some of us a little bit longer than others, but we are able to adapt and get ourselves together, and band together. Shout out to all of the personnel that are working in hospitals and different doctors and people that are even making masks and things like that for our healthcare system. I think we're now seeing just like how invaluable these people are. And just like, I know for me overall, I'm seeing like how this is making me a better mother in terms of being more active and involved in my child's life, in his education in particular. We rely so much on the school system, and you know, we come home and allow them to do their homework, and we go over their homework with them, and we go to parent-teacher conferences. But aside from that, I can speak for myself. I really, you know, couldn't tell you the type of student my son is, really, or, you know, share with you certain things that I'm seeing now because I'm working closely with him with his schoolwork. But like I said, that's another video for another day. You guys just stay safe. I hope that you guys enjoyed this video, and I will see you in my next one. Bye-bye.